Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I am Michael Cole. Here with Autolycus, the King of Thieves, and with Wade Barrett. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, we're going to see the TWF YouTube fighter, Johnny Nergato, who beat Omos yesterday on Impact on Access TV or Smash and Inside Farseer. Michael Cole said, "That's right," Autolycus says. Michael Cole, "We see Johnny Nergato beat Omos with the help of Killer last night on Impact on Access TV. Will he keep the TWF YouTube winnings or will he lose it to someone else?" I tell you one thing, Wade Barrett says, I don't like Johnny Nergato, but I do onlook him for his skills as a wrestler, But at the end of the day, I truly do not like him. And that's just what I think, Wade Barrett says. Alright, Johnny Nergato says, since it is the first Friday Night Smackdown of 2023 YL, and I want to say that it's starting out to be good. And it's also good because I am the TWF YouTube fighter. That's right. Our winnings that went to, started with Brody Lee. Don't call me Luke Harper. And Bo Peep went to Omos and now went to me. And I know some of you AEW followers and lovers out there are going to get all irked and say, no, that's the AEW TNT winnings. No, that's AEW TBS winnings. How dare you shame two winnings? Yeah, well, if they're going to offshoot winnings for the two folk works they got their shows on, the TWF can offshoot theirs. So I'm going to have an open dare for anyone who thinks they're man enough or woman enough to take my TWF YouTube winnings away from me. So who do they think is going to be man enough? Well, Michael Cole said, here comes the Jackal now, or Osiris, or Don Covens, or Kenny Omega now. Johnny Nergato, how dare you walk around with that winnings? You should know, the Jackal says, that's the, you should know, Johnny Nergato, that all that is the AEW TNT winnings. But the TWF just called it the TWF YouTube winnings. And you should know that you may have gotten lucky when you beat Omos because Killer got mad and whacked him in the back and everything. But who am I to say? And my man over here, my man Kenny Omega thinks that you aren't man enough to go for, that he's man enough to fight you. Is that right? Yeah, that's right, Kenny Omega says. I am man enough to fight you. I'm a former AEW heavyweight fighter. Ding. I'm a former IW heavyweight fighter. Ding. Former NJPW heavyweight fighter. Ding. Former AAA heavyweight fighter. Ding. Former AEW tag team fighter. Ding. And a former AEW free-man tag team fighter. Ding. I'm a former TWF heavyweight fighter and two-time TWF 24/7 fighter. Ha ha! So I tell you what, Kenny Omega says, just keep yourself all that thing and give me your winnings. Because unlike you, Johnny Nergato, it would actually make right to put the winnings on me, since I am a Jack's AEW doll. I know all about you, Kenny Omega. I know how you started out and you were in small wrestling businesses like PWG. And I know how you were in the NWA and MLW. I know how you went to WWE and they sent you DSW and you didn't like it and left. And I know how you went to AJPW and NJPW. And how you finally made it to AEW and IW and all those other wrestling businesses that you bullshitted you were in, but you were not. And you like to go around and tell everyone you're the gatherer. Look, I gathered all these winnings. Yeah, and you lost all of them. You lost the AEW heavyweight winnings to Adam Page. You lost the AEW heavyweight winnings to Christian Cage. You lost the AEW tag team winnings to someone. And you lost AEW Freeman tag team winnings to someone too. So I don't want to talk about how great you think you are. And yeah, you may have been the former TWF heavyweight fighter. You beat Big E Langston and lost to Brock Lesnar. And let's not talk about how you won the TWF 24/7 winnings about 2 times when you were fighting with Ashley Williams. But Kenny Omega, you want to fight me? You think you're man enough to take away my TWF YouTube winnings from me? You think that I'm the wrong man to win it? Since I am a Mattel WWE doll and not a Jax AEW doll? Get a fight lord in the ring. Let's do this. Alright, this is for the TWF. This is for the TWF YouTube winnings. First, he is with his overseer, the Jackal, or Osiris. He is Kenny Omega. And he is the TWF YouTube fighter, Johnny Gargano. Ding ding ding. Well, Johnny Gargano is putting the TWF YouTube winnings on stake. It was brought back. It was brought back on Wednesday by the leadership under 4 setter of the TWF, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the matchmaker and overseer of TWF Astronema, Kenny Omega, who hasn't really done hasn't done that much in his run in the TWF, Michael Cole says. Well, I tell you what, Wade Barrett said. He is a former AEW, IW, NJPW, AAA heavyweight fighter. He is a former AEW tag team, Freeman tag team fighter. He is a former TWF heavyweight fighter and 2-time TWF 24/7 fighter. Wade Barrett said, so don't say that Kenny Omega hasn't done much in his run in the TWF. The Wade Barrett said, well, I'll tell you why now. Italicus says, you're going to say Kenny Omega, you're going to say that Johnny Gargano hasn't done nothing? He's a former WWE NXT heavyweight fighter, a former WNXT North New World fighter, a former WWE NXT tag team fighter. He's done things. Do you know? He won winnings in EPW. He won things in PWG before he even got to WWE. Italicus says. Michael Cole says, Kenny Omega, not doing very well. He looks like he might have to take a breather now. There is no breathers or times out in skilled wrestling. Michael Cole, he's coming after him. Michael Cole said, Kenny Omega gets in the ring. The Jackal there. Oh! And Kenny Omega, Johnny Gargano just hit the Jackal or Osiris, but that's all he needed to get Kenny Omega the upside to him. And now Kenny Omega, just dropping down Johnny Gargano. Kenny Omega thinks he will become the new TWF YouTube fighter here today on Friday Night Smackdown, Michael Cole says. Will it happen? Autolycus says. Well, I hope so, Wade Barrett said. Kenny Omega missed. Johnny Gargano took him down. It's going to be over here. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, and still the TWF YouTube fighter, Johnny Gargano. And Johnny Gargano has beat Kenny Omega here today on Friday Night Smackdown, and no need what Kenny Omega or the Jackal did, Michael Cole said. It didn't stop the outcome of the match. Well, that's right, Autolycus says. Kenny Omega came in thinking he was going to, shame and guilt Johnny Gargano, thought he was going to become the TWF YouTube fighter, and sadly, Autolycus said, that did not happen. No, it did not happen, Wade Barrett says, and I'll tell you why it did not happen. I think someone has it out for AEW dolls. That's what I think. I think if you're an AEW doll, then they have it out for you, Wade Barrett says. Look, I'll tell you right now, Michael Cole says, that I do not think that the TWF leadership has it out for any doll. No need what show or film or play it's offshooted from, or who made the doll, or what wrestling business it came from, Michael Cole says. Well, anyway, I know that Gene Okerlund now is now going to be talking with Johnny Gargano, the TWF YouTube fighter. Well, Michael Cole said, I hope it actually goes around him. He's small enough, Autolycus says. You know, I just might think about having a match with Johnny Gargano for the TWF YouTube winnings. Autolycus says. Well, weirder things have happened, Michael Cole says. Gene Okerlund, take it away. Aw, no, Wade Barrett said. The strap won't even fit around him, Wade Barrett says. Alright, thank you, Michael Cole. I am talking with the TWF YouTube fighter, Johnny Gargano, here today on Friday Night Smackdown. Alright, Johnny Gargano, you are the TWF YouTube fighter. I guess the winnings doesn't really fit around you very well. No, it does not. It was made by Jax for AEW dolls, and it doesn't even fit around them. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, Gene Okerlund. I'm going to be a fighting TWF YouTube fighter. Yes, I know there was Brody Lee. He was former Luke Harper. He's whatever. There was Bo Peep. There's Omos. There's me. And I'm going to be the fighting TWF YouTube fighter. I'll take on all dares. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I don't care. I'll take you on. So if anyone wants to go after my TWF YouTube winnings, they know where to look me at. That's right. You were one of those mini wrestlers that came to the TWF last Monday or Lone Day, and you beat Omos with the help from Killer. Yeah, that's true. I did beat Omos with the help of Killer, Gene Okerlund. Something that Montel, Rotadius Porter, and Omos have already bitched about. I heard they went to Astronema, the matchmaker and overseer, main overseer of TWF. I heard they went to the leadership under force setter, the TWF, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. I heard they went to head booker and head writer Godzilla, head of skill Dilling Skill Kim. Yes, they could have gone to Road Dogg. They go to William Regal. Hell, they could go to Ashley Williams. They go to Hercules. Buffy Summers. I don't care who they go to. They could go to Eric Bischoff. I don't know. Diva Talks. I don't care. Whoever they're going to go to. But whatever, they can bitch to anyone in the leadership if they want to. And there's a lot of names in the leadership. They go to Ernest P. War for all I care. But anyway, I'm going to take on everyone. I'm going to be a fighting TWF YouTube fighter. And that's that. Alright, Kenny Omega. Well, I don't know if Omos and Montel Rotadius Porter are bitching yet to the leadership under force setter, the TWF, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, or the matchmaker and main overseer of the TWF, Astronema. I don't know, but I think they might be bitching about it. But I do know that Kenny Omega and a Jackal or a Cyrus or whatever you want to call this fellow, they're going to bitch too. Like I take, if Kenny Omega and the Jackal want to have another match, I'm open-minded to fighting Kenny Omega. I'm open-minded to fighting anyone. Alright, that's my talk with Kenny Omega. That's my talk with Johnny Gargano. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Kenny Omega, talking with Johnny Gargano here today on Friday Night Smackdown. You know, and it looks like it is all the time we got here for Friday Night Smackdown. I am Michael Cole for Autolycus, the King of Thieves, and Way Barrett. We hoped you liked Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Rampage or Ramfru.